Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started with this look. I've already prepped and primed my face. If you would like to know how I did that, I do have a video on it that you could go watch. And in the video, I use the Too Faced Poreless face primer, which is my all-time favorite. And I did put that, but I only put that in my cheeks for this video because it's a bridal look. You want it to be so flawless. So I also put on this Revlon Beyond Natural face primer, and I put that on my chin, on my forehead, and down my nose. Now the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm going to use the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Now I do want to say a disclaimer, even though I'm using this, it's because I bought it. I won't be buying another one. I'll no longer be purchasing from MAC just because I've gone cruelty-free and they are no longer cruelty-free, which is sad, but that's life. So the next thing I'm going to do is take the Too Faced Natural Eye Kit, and with a synthetic brush I'm going to place that all over my brow bone. I'm also just going to go ahead and pat that onto my eyelid. Now the next thing I'm going to go for is the Velvet Revolver. And I'm going to go in with the Good Karma brush from the Naked 2 palette with the tapered end, and I'm going to relax my eye. Now I will be taking Silk Teddy from the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette on a synthetic brush. And I'm going to place that on my mobile lid, a little bit above where my natural crease is, which is right there. So as you can see, I am lifting my eyebrows as though I was surprised and just building that color in there. Now stopping there, I am going to take the Honey Pop color, and with the other side, the side which I picked Heaven Up with, I'm just going to put that in the middle. Okay, so now I'm going to just kind of clean this brush off and go back into that Velvet Revolver, the first shade that we got. As you can see, this brush is pointed, and that's why it's perfect for this. Going back into that and just shaping our eye. Okay, so now that I have the basic outline of my eye, I'm going to take the little brush that comes in the Too Faced kit. I'm not sure if it still comes with it because I got the E.L.F matte one and it doesn't have it, but I'm going to take Sexspresso, just dip that in there, and just go and push that into the lash line. And just point out a bit to make it more, to make my eye more defined. Okay, so I'm going to stop here with my eye and go ahead and start with the rest of my face, but I am going to come back to my eye. So, because this is a wedding makeup tutorial, you're going to want to look particularly flawless for your big day. You could even use this for prom if you'd like. I'm going to use this Real Techniques Dome brush. I really like it for a concealer brush. It's been kind of amazing. And with this E.L.F corrective concealer, I'm going to go in with this pink to neutralize my bags. Okay, so now that I have that base in, I'm going to go ahead and get these yellow base here, and I'm going to make a triangle under my eye, an upside down triangle, and this is just going to act as a highlight. I'm going to go ahead and use this Mercier, and it's another one of those products that I have and I'm going to continue to use until I don't have it anymore, but I'm not going to repurchase. And I'm going to take my Sephora number 56 synthetic foundation brush and I just work that into my hand. So you're basically going to want to make sure that your foundation is everywhere on your face, on your neck, on your ears, and that it's seamless. Taking a wet foundation sponge, I'm going over my foundation to make it look seamless. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to go in with the Sonia Kashuk, and as you can see, I've kind of devastated this concealer. And I'm going to take every single concealer shade and go over my eyes. And just soften it up with my fingers. And I'm going to immediately set it with the powder that comes in here. Now that I have that done, I'm going to go in with the lightest color, and I'm going to actually do that triangle thing again. Starting from the corner of your eye down and from your tear duct down. Tear duct down, corner of your eye down. And you want to make sure that they're symmetrical. So I'm going to take that beauty sponge and just make sure that that is blended in evenly. And just kind of go over all of it. So now that I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and finish off my eye. So I'm going to use the same kit that I was using before. I'm just going to go into a bit more of detail into my eyeliner. Going back into the Sexspresso. I'm really going to build this out kind of thick. Now I'm going back in to the under. Now smudging with this tip. And doing the exact same thing to the other eye. Now that I have that, I'm going to take the honey pot. And I'm going to place that in the corner of my eye. And I'm going to blend with my fingers. Now I'm going to take the Heaven, the top highlighting color in the palette, and I'm going to place it right next to Honey Pot, but not quite touching the Sexspresso. What I do is go ahead and do my eyebrows. You're going to want your eyebrows to look beautiful and perfectly groomed on your wedding day. And I am using the E.L.F. eyebrow kit, and this is in dark. You're going to want to go ahead and set them in place. And so for that, you have two options. You can use a colored gel. So the two I have, this one's by Revlon and this one's by E.L.F. Or you could use a clear gel, and this one's by E.L.F. as well. It just really depends what you prefer. If you want your eyebrows to look really natural, you might want to go with the clear gel. But I'm going to go ahead and go with this ashy color from the E.L.F. one, and I'm just going to work that off, that excess. There's going in there. And the reason I went with this color is because I feel that it lightens my eyebrows a little bit and kind of makes them look a little softer. So what I did is I went ahead and I put on some Buxom mascara, and the reason why I chose this over my other favorite mascara, which is Tarte, is just Tarte has a tendency to flake just a little bit more, and I feel that the Buxom mascara is a little bit more long wearing and also leaves your lashes a little softer. I didn't curl my lashes, but you can go ahead and do that if you'd like. I am going to use fake lashes today from this eBay kit that I got. So what I went ahead and did was I cut it while it was still on its little stickers, just because that's easier for me and my eyes are really short, and I put glue on them and allowed them to dry right before I started putting on my mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and pop those on. I'm going to go ahead and take my mascara again and just blend my eyelashes into the falsies. I am going to take this gel eyeliner set from Physisance formula, and this is actually for brown eyes, for blue eyes, but I still use it. I love it. I think all the colors are actually very complementary to brown eyes as well. There's blue and there's black and there's brown, which looks good on everybody. And so I'm just going to dot it. Okay. Okay, so what I went ahead and did is I lined my waterline with this pencil from NYX called Velvet. It's a very beautiful champagne color that I think will be very flattering. So I'm also going to take my Smashbox bronzer, which Smashbox is another company that recently stopped being cruelty-free in order to sell in China. So I'm really sad about that. And just doing a very soft contour. And I'm taking this E.L.F. cream blush, and this is in Tease, and I'm taking the sponge, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my hand and dip the sponge into it, like so, and I'm just going to give myself a nice little flush. Make myself a blushing bride. Okay, and that's all I'm going to do, and I have all this extra, so if you're using that same one, just be a bit more delicate than I was. Now I'm going to go ahead and highlight with this Radiance Enhancer by E.L.F. So I'm just going to go down my nose, just a bit, above my cheeks. Okay, so my card ran out of space and I had to put another one in. So yeah, I just highlight it here, here, and here. And I'm going to highlight right here. And highlighting right here really brings out your lips. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. Now, I want to rave to you guys about this Wet n Wild color that I found. And you know how it doesn't have like a name, so I don't know what it is. And it's not one of the newer ones. It's one of like the drier formulas. But I absolutely adore it. So because it is so dry, I'm actually going to take this Blistex Revive. I'm not going to line my lips. You can go ahead and line your lips if you'd like to. So I'm just going to put that in there and just slowly build the color up. Now that I have that on there, very detailed, I'm going to put this in like that, just on the bottom lip and not all over all of it, and just rework it. Now I'm going to take a gloss to place over it. I don't know where this came from. It's kind of one of those things that just like randomly showed up in my life, and it's by Color Trends, and it's just like this really pretty corally color. So I'm going to take that with that same lip brush and just squeeze a little bit out. But the corally color really complements this vibrant pink very well. And now I'm going to take like a peachy pink, and this one's from Jordana, that brand they sell at Walgreens, and I'm just going to put it right in the middle of my lips. So the very last thing that I'm going to do is just a quick thing to volumize my hair really quickly. This works for me. It might not seem like the most traditional way to get volume, but yeah, this is a complete look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe. And tomorrow, today is April the 14th, 2012. So tomorrow, April the 15th, 2012, I'll be announcing the winner to my giveaway. So thank you to everybody that entered, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. You have a great day.